Hello everybody, welcome back to the Jack of all trades challenge, and
there's a lot of old computer terminals here.
yeah, I'm already there, Nick. Chill, take your sensor, and we're going to take a rear examiner, because reasons. I'm not going to take the pen though. Anyway, so we just need to unlock Kellogg's terminal with his terminal password. Okay. And open the security door, because that's what's... And then we need to... No, that's not what we need to do. We need to... I hate the fishbowl terminals. And then... Boy Sean selectively delivered back to the Institute. So we need to discuss our findings with Nick. Where's Nick? 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 Has Nick buggered off? Is that a thing? Because you need to discuss it at your place. Does Nick actually just genuinely bugger off? No, he's over there. No, he's... Nick? Nick? You appear to be behind a wall. Okay.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
Okay. Well, I need a way.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Okay, I will meet you there, and the reason why I meet you there is because if I say one
I'll catch
thing
up later.
All right.
to three different
See you in
people,
Diamond City. And don't worry.
so
Night just got darker.
It's the companion thing.
It can't last forever.
Anyway, yeah, if I take Curie with me and Nick and Piper, and I say that I regret killing Kellogg, which I don't, it's a lot of synths around here. Then I will probably... Off you pop, Nick. I'll see you there. I will probably end up getting reputation with all three. So I need to go back to Vault 81 and get Curie. Again. Can this door not be open? No, okay. Anyway, I'll see you once I've got Curie and I'm heading back towards Nick. And of course, my fate... Oh, and I walk... Seriously! A radiation storm. In fact, what we're gonna do, that's perfect. Where is my Radex?
People of the Commonwealth,
I've never done this during a radiation storm before.
do not interfere.
Wasn't
Our
gonna.
intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Dun dun dun! Okay, right. So, they bolstered up Dance's signal. I suppose somebody had to. And all the radiation storm was stopped. What, without even me getting damaged? Blimey. That is just like the perfect moment. Okay, let's listen to
Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Okay, right. So I don't know if you heard that, but it says report to him for reassignment, and yeah, I'll do that soon enough. Eventually, maybe. Yeah. When I feel like it. Okay, it's time to go pick up Curie. And here we go. I've got Curie with me, and hopefully we can have whatever discussion.
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client? Hearing that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours.
Something like that, anyway. We need help.
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my baby. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now.
I didn't get anywhere, you shocked me.
Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Blah, 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 blah,
Where
blah, blah,
the
blah.
Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Yeah, he's dead.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to go quietly the moment I saw him.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an
This
avenging
is
friend.
I'm pretty sure this is slightly different.
Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth.
At least it
to
feels
solve.
slightly different. I don't know if that's okay, so this is where I have to get all three of them on side. I regret
I
it.
was so blinded by anger. I just wanted him dead. Now look what I've done.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh.
Curie like that. What about the other two? Other two
You
are supposed
know,
to like it
We
too.
may not
they'll
need
never-
the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Goodneighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Good
I
idea.
hope you're right, Nick.
Right, let's
see.
skip ahead.
I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain.
Well,
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice?
yeah, what choice do we have? Well, I already have
Actually-
something.
I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
It's a really
I have
crappy
to go to the
lottery.
memory.
Right, okay. I am going to keep Curie
I
because we can
already
start
have
her
someone
quest
with me.
straight after
I'll
the
meet
memory
you there,
den.
Nick.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Yeah, you say that like
Few more
like it's
steps.
Well,
actually
you two
gonna
are
happen.
out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. So, right, we've done Dangerous Minds. Oh no, we've started Dangerous Minds. We'll go and deal with that, and then we'll deal with Curie. Go on, Nick. We want to get out the same door. Okay, so
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I never
Hey,
walked
Deacon.
out on you.
Deacon, Deacon,
Amari's downstairs.
Deacon.
Big flirt.
Ah. Okay. Anyway, let's go speak to Amari. And she's downstairs. And I'm more or less going to skip through most of this
Dr.
stuff.
Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
Nothing's ever a social call. I'll tell her about
We
Kellogg.
need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
Okay, Nick.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari.
Hang
Are
on,
you
right.
too mad?
Yes,
Putting aside the
pretty
fact
much
that you're
mad.
asking me to defile a corpse.
Yeah, please help us. Right.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the...
Okay, so I'm just going to skip by. Everybody's seen this bit before. Yeah, here you go.
Here's-
What's
That's
this? This isn't a brain. This is...
this
That's
is
the
Institute
hippocamp?
Technology,
that's
right?
not
So
surprised.
anyway,
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. But that's...
Don't
oh,
worry.
ah. Thanks, Nick.
Hey. I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we...
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine.
Right. So anyway, for those of you
Start
who
cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
would you two stop talking? Basically,
Let's see here.
they're going to put us into these memory lounges to have a look through
I need you to
all
keep
the
talking to
memories
me,
that
Mr.
are around,
Valentine.
and they're letting me just
Any
take
slight
their
change in your
stuff.
cognitive
That's
functions could be
useful.
dire.
And, yeah.
There's a lot of flashes.
Look at all these ranaways!
Static.
I'm going to take them now, just in case
Can't
they
make
get
sense of any
replenished.
of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of.
I'll take all your cigarettes, all your Rad-X, just in case you replenish it. After. Ooh, Robco fun. Let's take that. And then some buff out and some water. I'm ignoring them completely, and I'm talking over them. Anyway. Oh, they want me to talk to. Anyway, so what's happening here is they've got the Institute Tech from Nick, and they're putting it all together, and, you know, things happen. Oh, is Nick okay?
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two?
Funny that, isn't it?
We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Just sit down over there.
Right, okay, so.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, so we're going to go... Oh, you're going in that one, are you? It would have made more sense if you... Anyway, yes, so basically, I'm going to get hooked up to Nick and to Kellogg's brain. And... yeah, after that, we'll do a quest that I've not done before. I'm not going to show most of this because, to be honest, I don't think that, you know, I don't think that it adds anything. It's very linear and it's very dull and it's very boring. So and it's trying to empathise with a character
Initiating
you
brainwave
already
migration
killed.
between the transplant
I
and the
don't
host.
understand the
Mnemonic
logic here.
activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Well, I'll see you on the other side. Okay,
No kidding.
just
top
a
bioscience
note about this one.
Damn.
Right, he's being sent to
So,
get Virgil in the glowing
I guess
sea,
you're taking the kid back
and
with
he's talking about
Affirmative.
it being a highly
Your
specialized
only mission
program.
is to
The
locate
highly
and
specialized
eliminate
program was
Virgil.
creating super
taking me home to my
mutants.
father?
you. Yes. Stand next to me.
I
and
have
hold
real
still.
issues
Okay.
with the ethics there. I mean, it didn't really occur to me at this point, but they actually, everyone knew what he was doing. And Virgil ran away from his highly classified project. He ran away from creating super mutants.
X688. Ready to
So I
relay
like
with Shaw.
Virgil. I like Virgil an awful
Bye,
lot
Mr.
more.
Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
No, you won't. And we're out after learning about teleportation in the Institute.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How
I
do you
wonder
feel?
why. I feel fine.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good.
And
But I
Valentine
want you to
liked
keep
that.
monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about? Sure.
I will talk about
We got what we
teleportation because
Yes.
teleportation is great, and
That
Virgil.
scient.
You're right.
Right, we're going to talk
Where
about
did the
him, and we're going to go to the glowing sea, and I'll
We
find
need to find
him.
Virgil. Then I'm going
If you're going to go,
Yeah,
be
we need to
prepared.
go get prepared. I'll find a way.
find a way to get.
Good luck, and be safe.
Right, let's go have
By
a
the
little.
way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay, right. Now, the next part, level 17. Completed, find someone to help Curie. Yeah, we did. Right. I don't know what I particularly want to happen right now. I'm really tempted to just start slamming some stuff into charisma. Maybe the next 2 levels should go into charisma, although we're level 17. What actually has become available at level 17? I forget. No, that's next level, so at least 1 level maybe into charisma. Level 15 I could do better criticals, but I kind of want to get started working on down here. Okay, what we'll do is next level will be Rifleman. And right, so this level is charisma. Right, so let's take a quick look at my inventory. Yes, radio stations, blah 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 blah. Yes, I've started the glowing sea. Right. Where is... That's a perception. I'm wearing perception eyeglasses. The faded trench coat is 2 perception. I'm not sure if that's a thing that I should consider. Grey neck cap. I know that the warm fedora is also a perception one. I need a charisma hat or something. It's an endurance hat. Right, so I'm going to need to go back and look at something before I use that level up. Because I'm going to need a charisma hat. So I don't take off the perception glasses. Right, okay. So, let's deal with Nick. Oh, let's talk about Curie, actually, thinking about it. Actually, I've never done Curie's question. Right, let's deal with Nick first. Tell him to bugger off. And then we'll deal with Curie's condition. Where are you, Nick? Nick. Let's have a bit of a chat.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Yes, you probably should have done. Nick?
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Never mind.
If you say so. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'm gonna keep Curie for a little bit.
Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
And I'll be finding you pretty shortly, but before I need to get Curie's I need to get her companion quest done. So so that she can actually start gaining reputation properly again, because she's going to be stuck at a pretty low level. Curie? There you are. Hey, Doc.
Doctor, my friend here needs your help.
Oh? I'm not a mechanic. What could she possibly want from me?
Oh, this doctor can help me? Greetings, doctor. I wish to download my data and core programming into a human brain.
You want what? Is she serious?
She wants to further
Curie
science.
has a lot of pre-war research data, but she can't continue her work as a robot.
Why not?
There are fundamental limitations in my robotic systems. I have no capacity for the human trait of inspiration.
I've never considered anything like you're proposing. It's an interesting problem. The memories wouldn't be hard. We translate those from the brain to computers and back all the time here. It's how the loungers work. Her personality, though. All the extra pieces of robotic programmed decision-making. A normal organic brain wouldn't know what to do with them. A synth brain, on the other hand, well, it's already somewhere between the two.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to kill anyone.
You're not suggesting I won't kill a synth.
I'm suggesting nothing of the kind. Allow me to explain.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked on synths before. Giving them memory wipes so they can live a life free of the Institute. But the procedure isn't always successful. If something goes wrong, it can leave them in a brain-dead state. Living, but with no cognition. I know a caretaker for one of these brain-dead synths.
Ooh.
If they're willing, we could try transferring your friend's consciousness into her.
Ooh, I'd like to try.
I'd like to try.
We just need her caretaker's consent.
Who's her
Give me
caretaker?
a day to get in contact with them. They're understandably cautious, but I think they'll hear me out.
I will stay with the doctor. Assuming all goes well, I want to be ready for the procedure.
The caretaker should get back to me soon. She's not one to wait.
Okay, whilst you do that, let's check. Oh no, nothing's respawned. Okay, I'll see you in a bit, Curie. Should I go and deal with Nick for a little bit? Nick would actually be useful about now? We can do something. Yeah, I'm going to go get Nick, and we're going to go mooch around Goodneighbor for a day or so. Oh, and in Nick's office, there is a Robco fund that was pointed out to me.
So much knowledge was lost when the bombs hit. It's good to see someone trying to bring it back.
Not really what I'm doing, but I appreciate that you think so. Okay, so I have popped across to get the militia hat, which is charisma +1, which will put my stats at... No. Why did you do that? Put my stats at 7 if I wear it. So let's level up. Charisma training. Now that should bring my charisma up into the stats up to level 7. Now we need to take off the summer shorts and put on the militia hat, which should bring my stats back in line to 6. Oh. Right. I'm currently at 32, 25, 10. I did get something that I do quite like. That brings me up to 30 solid. I will take it because we're getting into the point where lasers are going to start being a thing. So it's sort of like an even trade. Plus, I just like the way that looks. I just like the way that outfit looks. Okay, so we have Nick with us. And Magnolia is here.
Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Yes, I'm listening. Hello, Edward Deegan, by the way. You're someone that I want to come find quickly.
Who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
Okay, sign me up.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me.
That's
but you'll
true.
need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Okay, so that's something. Anyway.
How you holding up, Nick?
Oh, hey. Yeah, doing all right. It's hard without Gwen, but it's easier.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's real good to hear. No worries. Well, I just wanted to check in.
It's really sweet that even in Diamond City, Nick knows people.
You got
Although my gut feeling is that Nick knows who bloomin' Hancock is. Let's talk to her. Let's talk to Magnolia when she's finished singing.
God, I love this song.
So you do, and I will sit here and I'll wait for Magnolia to finish, and then we'll tweak them.
What thing?
I wonder if I can speak to Magnolia now. Hello, love. I would love to know where all that music is coming from, though. Are you finished? Can I talk to you now? She's still busy. Hello?
That's right, Goodneighbor. I'm the one you're looking for. We'll be right back after a short break.
Yeah, I'm your short break.
Beautiful as always, Mags.
Excuse me, miss.
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
The song was lovely.
I loved the song. It was perfect.
There ain't nothing like real jazz.
Oh, well, thank you.
There we go. That's what I've been after.
Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me.
I like Magnolia as a person, and I do like that they put her songs on the radio.
Muscles of yours, my.
I love that.
So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
okay, she actually says different things depending on your stats, but as my stats are all equal, I find it interesting she went for my muscles. The music.
I came here for the music. Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Yeah, go for another
I wouldn't
song.
mind hearing another song.
A good musician listens to her audience. How about this one?
Okay, she's gonna...
Let me ask you something.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Okay, ask.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, there's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Well, I have to go.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
CPG
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground.
See, this confuses me.
Not long after.
The Institute wants
lucky they didn't
the
just tell me
surface to
to
be
scram
better.
right then and there.
They want the Institute to be better, so therefore, you know, why would they massacre that?
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Yeah, let's go for nice and chill.
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of
Nick,
kidnappers.
you're so coy. I love it.
I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to
Yeah,
that.
they do say you're good people. Is it hard settling in?
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Goodneighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff
I like
anymore.
this as a story.
Well,
I mean,
I
I've
was
not
so
really
happy to
heard
do it.
this
It was
before,
months
but
before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too.
You mean Goodneighbor?
Long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Yeah, because I would like to hear more of that story. You knew that I could not come to Goodneighbor without seeing,
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, MacReady. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Goodneighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy.
Sorry, I'm being quiet because this is going to be a very story-driven episode, I think. So it's going to be a lot of me listening to chat.
Finished?
Yeah.
Or shit talk in this case.
Come on, Barnes.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I'm interested. If you think you've got what it takes.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I know my way around. I used to run with the Gunners, for God's sake.
Still worried?
Sounds like you can handle yourself, but I worry about those guys throwing a wrench in the works.
If you're worried about Winlock and Barnes, don't be. They couldn't kill a squirrel with a rocket launcher. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Hey, you don't.
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front.
Right, now.
There's no room for bargaining. What do
You say that there's no room for bargaining, but we're going to quick save here because Nick likes us bargaining.
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain.
Yes! First
An
time.
extra gun.
Nick
All
should
right,
like
boss.
that.
Let's get out of here.
I guess we're going to send Nick to... Actually, we're going to send him to Sanctuary Hills. Oh, he should have liked that. He should have liked renegotiating the contract. Anyway, let's go back to Curie? Curie. Let's go back to Curie.
Yeah?
Alright, so... Curie should still be downstairs. And for this one, I've got MacReady with me. Hey up.
You're the one that wants to use G519's body? I just don't have the caps to keep her alive anymore. Life support ain't easy or cheap, you know? I was gonna pull the plug on her. What you're proposing sounds a little better.
I'm not
Better
sure
than
it
letting her
does.
rot.
What would her wishes be?
What do you think she would want?
Damned if I know. It's not like I even knew her before. Since G5 has no one else, for what it's worth, you have my consent.
Thank you. I know this must be difficult.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Curie, let's begin. Curie, terminate all non-essential operations.
Affirmative.
All right. Connection complete. I have access to your friend's memories. G5's already been prepped. So...
Oh! She's already labelled as Curie, okay.
Yes. There.
My chest. What is happening?
Just breathe. It's an autonomic function. Just let your body do what it must.
I feel so strange.
And yet you've
Listen
got all
to
the
me.
muscles working pretty well.
Can you hear me? What is your name?
My designation is Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer. Or Curie.
Oh, that's promising.
That's promising.
Good. Very good. Now let's test some cognitive functions. What is 1 + 2?
3.
If I threw a baseball at your head, what would you do?
Move?
Think of a strong memory. The first that comes to mind. Tell me about it.
Dr. Burrow was very old. He was the last living scientist in my section of Vault 81. He was on his bed, very weak. He said to me, "Curie, you must..." And he died before he finished the sentence. Oh, my insides feel peculiar. What is that?
Grief, I would say?
You might be feeling grief for a friend.
This unit has no friends, but... there. My chest is tightening when I think of poor Dr. Burrow.
The operation appears successful. But I think it will take a lot of adjustment for your new friend. She may need your help to make the transition.
Thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity.
Okay, McCready, you're also going to Sanctuary Hills because...
Data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make little sense. I will work on this.
Oh, you dropped all your stuff.
I'm not gonna need that stuff anymore.
You dropped all my stuff. My stuff. Can we get you into better clothes?
Hey.
What do you want? Here's what I have on me.
Yeah, weird that. I didn't actually bring any other clothes. I will get you into some new clothes because... seriously, bruv. Yeah, I put her in stuff and I put some stuff on her legs. I'll equip her out.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
You enjoying your outfit, Marcy? Are ya? Are ya? Okay, I think that's going to be an episode. It's been a very, very talky one. Let's put some more... I think I've got more bubble heads, haven't I? No? No bubble heads. Oh, yes, there we go. Energy, weapons, and speech. Go! Nice. Anyway, I've been Zombie Cleo. This has been Healing Curie and talking to Nick Valentine and class dismissed.